PSI is the trade union and represents more than 30 million workers in the healthcare sector and everywhere in the public services. We welcome the adoption of the JCM. Migration is a natural feature of civilization driven by natural and human-made factors and inseparable from globalization. Those member states who refuse to sign the compact show a myopic vision of this reality. Trade unions welcome the opportunity to be part of this international cooperation within the multilateral framework of the United Nations. We welcome the JCM's commitment in Objective 2 and its alignment with the 2030 SDGs. It provides the strong argument to invest in quality public services in both countries of origin and destination. Public services are the bedrock of solidarity. Public services are human rights. Differentiating access to services between regular and irregular migrants represents discrimination and a weakness in the JCM that must be overcome. Objective 15. Quality public services support the delivery of social protection. It is imperative to invest in public services, ensuring adequate and well-trained staff delivering them in safe and decent conditions. We need to keep public services in public hands. PSI condemns the racist and xenophobic narrative of using migrants as scapegoats for rising inequality and presents a critique of how austerity measures and security orientation are fueling these. We welcome the JCM being grounded on the rights-based normative framework, including the UN and ILO conventions. PSI promotes fair and ethical recruitment and safeguarding conditions for decent work for all. Objective 6. In advancing the ILO guidelines for fair recruitment, PSI continues its global campaign on no recruitment fees imposed on migrant workers. We support government-to-government recruitment, particularly on health worker migration. We continue to build on the best practice example of the German-Philippines bilateral labor agreement on nurses. Inclusion of trade unions in global skills partnerships is essential. However, development of global skills partnerships needs to be treated with care and vigilance to ensure compliance with decent work, labor rights, and inclusive participation of trade unions and civil society. Sustainable development, human rights, and equity issues must be fully incorporated in these discussions. We welcome the gender-responsive and child-sensitive commitments in the JCM. In welcoming a strong role of the ILO in the UN Migration Network, PSI reiterates the position of trade unions' movement for a strong rights-based approach, access to decent work, quality public services, and social protection, and the promotion of social dialogue as a key mechanism in the implementation aspects of the JCM. Thank you.